You're right. Good morning, Mindy. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Karen. I am with Charming Voyages Travel, and I am so excited today to introduce you to one of my new agents that has joined my agency. So this is Miss Mindy Shirts, and she is really excited to be here. Mindy, why don't you take a minute and tell everyone a little bit about yourself?
Well, I am absolutely thrilled to be here and a part of your team. This has been a lifelong dream of just being in the traveling world for me. And I've just never known where to start. And this has been really just the perfect timing for me to come for my passion and for an opportunity to come together. So I'm a stay-at-home mom, to be honest. I have worked in a lot of direct sales type companies throughout raising my 4 children. I was one of those that waited later to get married and then did 4 kids in 5.5 years. So once the kids started coming, it got really, really crazy. And a lot of my outs were doing my direct sales so that I could get out and meet people and have adult conversation. So
absolutely.
now that they're teenagers and I can, they're more self-sufficient. My husband and I have been able to leave a little bit more often and travel and do the things that we love. I have to really plan to leave 3 teenage boys at home by themselves sometimes, but it works. And they like when we're gone. So it's
awesome. So it's totally a win-win. I just wanted to touch for a second on how you feel like this was a perfect thing, because that's how I feel too as an agency owner. I really just started putting out that I was looking to grow my team, and I'm just so thrilled that I found you, because you're going to be so awesome in this role, and I'm just really excited to have you. So
thank you.
A little bit about what you're most excited about and how you think you can best serve these clients that are looking to book these amazing vacations.
Absolutely. The thing I'm most excited about, of course, I would be lying if I didn't say the discounts were, I'm so excited, right?
Oh yeah, like we get to travel and it's work, so it's awesome.
Right, it's work, right? So no,
yep.
it really is. And I'm super excited to be able to share my love for this incredible world. I, first of all, love people. And when people talk to me about travel, like even if they're like, oh, we're going to go somewhere, I just like, oh, so, well, where are you going to stay, or what are you going to eat? And so I'm really excited just to get to know where other people want to go visit, and, maybe places that I've never even heard of or whatnot, but being able to help people pull their dream into reality. For me, planning a trip is like eating unlimited candy. One thing, planning travel is one thing that keeps me up at night. So I do love it. And so I'm excited to work with people and bring my excitement to them in a way that they'll be excited for their trip. And maybe in a way they never thought they could be. So
yeah. Oh, that is so awesome. I love that. And I love what you said about having a love for people, because I don't know about you, but one of my very favorite things about going to especially different countries is learning about those people and learning their cultures and their history and their food, really eating authentic food from those countries instead of the American kind of version of it, is always awesome too. So that is wonderful. Mindy, what is the one vacation that you've taken that has just stuck with you and was like, oh my gosh, that trip was the best trip. I have the most memories. I have the best experiences. Tell me a little bit about that.
It was my first trip to Europe, by far. I had been able to study abroad in Israel when I was in college, and that was amazing. Hands down, that was amazing. But when I went in 2009 with my husband, we went back to France and Switzerland where he had lived. And that trip was fabulous. We started in Paris, and we actually ended up renting a car and going down through some of the places where he had lived. And then we went down into Switzerland and up into Chamonix and took the gondola up to Mont Blanc. And then we came down into Geneva and across into a valley called Sion, where he lived for 6 months. And there we met with a lady that he knew and had arranged a flight through the Alps So we got into a 6-seat Cessna and flew through the Alps and back to Mont Blanc, where we had just been in the morning,
Oh
and
my
drive
gosh.
around the Matterhorn, or fly around, not drive. Because you can't drive there by the Matterhorn, but we flew like around the Matterhorn and just we're like an hour up in the Alps, and it was amazing. And then we got to spend that time and travel into Gruyere, where the cheese factory is, and have
Oh,
to, and then went up to Bern and came back down into Geneva and back into Paris and spent several days in Paris. So that trip is probably
wow.
number one.
Yeah. How long was that whole
Yeah.
trip about? Like how many days?
It's like 12 days.
Wow. You
We flew.
certainly covered a lot of ground in 12 days.
Yeah, it was not in fact, my husband's still begging me for a trip where we go and we stay in one place for like the whole time. He's begging me. But I'm like, no, there's so much to see and there's so much to eat. So, but that trip was probably by far my top.
Oh,
Right.
I love that. I love that. I love that. So you've been a ton of places. You really have seen so much of the world already. But is there any one place that's still totally on your bucket list that you're like, oh my gosh, like I cannot wait to book that trip for me and my husband and potentially your kids?
Yeah, my Mediterranean cruise.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
That one, I think, yeah, that one's still up on my list. Number one.
Awesome.
I haven't gotten there yet, but
I
will.
did a Mediterranean cruise last summer. It was a 10-night round trip from Rome, and we did 4 ports in Greece and 3 ports in Italy, and then we also went to Malta, and it was incredible. So definitely excited for you to get that one checked off your bucket list. Mindy, I am so thrilled to have you on my team. I know you're going to be an amazing addition. I'm just really excited to partner with you and give amazing customer service to our clients and just book some fantastic trips and create memories for those people. So thank you so much for joining me. Oh my goodness, I'm sure it's no surprise of why I'm so excited to have Mindy join my team with her amazing energy and incredible travel experiences. To book a complimentary vacation consultation with Mindy, please email her at mindy@charmingvoyages.com. She'll get a quote out to you and we can get you booked and on your way to traveling for 2021 and beyond. Thank you so much. Have a great day.